I'm about to do your Cancer January 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Cancer, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Cancer love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Cancer love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Cancer reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by pulling one card for the mutual point of interest between both of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Cancer, 3 cards for your person, and I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the energy of the collective of Cancer people that I get messages for. And that means that it's not even possible for it to resonate with every single Cancer person on the entire planet all at the same time. And it even means that the energies can get flip-flopped and reversed around backwards, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not a Cancer and you're just watching this reading because you have the hots for a Cancer and you want to find out what's going on with them, I'm totally cool with that. But just keep in mind that especially for you, the energies can get flip-flopped around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation, and you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough babbling, let's get on with this Cancer reading, and let's start by getting 1 card for the mutual point of interest between Cancer and their romantic person of interest. Okay. Let's get 3 cards for you, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them for January 2021, please? What is going on? This one's screaming at me. I'm taking it. Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Cancer's romantic love interest as it relates to Cancer and the connection between the 2 of them for January 2021, please? Let's get 1 more card for Cancer's romantic person of interest for January 2021. Okay, looks like we're taking an extra card for your person. Let's see what we have. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 7 of Swords. Now, this is not such a great energy usually. The 7 of Swords a lot of times represents trying to get away with something. Lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, deceptive behavior, trying to get away with something. Now, it can also mean an energy of self-preservation. Like the reason the guy in this card is stealing these swords is because he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want those swords used against him, so he's stealing them to ensure that he can't be hurt. Now, another meaning for this card is leaving something behind. He can only steal 5 of those 7 swords, and he's got to leave the other 2 behind. So this can be an energy of sneaky behavior, lying, cheating, and stealing. It could be an energy of like not wanting to be hurt, or it can be an energy of leaving something behind, or it can be all 3 of those things. That's the overall energy of the reading. Now, the mutual point of interest, this is shared energy between you, Cancer, and your person. It's something that's affecting both of you. It's got you both thinking, feeling, or acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between you guys for January 2021 is the 6 of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calmer waters that are more clear, where you're going to have more clarity, and where you're able to move forward toward what it is that you actually want. Now, the swords that are stuck in this boat represent that, yes, even though you guys are both trying to move forward and leave the past behind you, you're doing so carrying some burdens from the past along with you. So let's clarify this 6 of Swords. Tell me more about this 6 of Swords or the mutual point of interest between Cancer and their romantic person of interest. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. Now this is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This is the card that comes directly after the Tower in the major arcana. So you don't ever make it to the Star without making it through a Tower moment of some kind first, where something came crumbling down, something abruptly shifted and changed in your life. Well, the Star is the guiding light from the universe that shows up after the Tower to help you light the way, to help you see your path moving forward. We're clarifying a card about moving forward, leaving the rough stuff from the past behind you. This is your hope showing up, the hope that this can be healed. Under that, we've got a Two of Pentacles. This is like an energy of balance, but it's more about like regaining your balance or maintaining your balance. It's about like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy where you're not really sure about what to do, and you're weighing your pros and cons, you're weighing your options. Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? It's that kind of an energy. I think it's an energy of like trying to figure out what it is that you actually want here, because we've got the King of Wands next. This is Leo energy, sometimes Sagittarius energy. This is someone who has a bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy about them. They know exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. So I feel like you're off balance in terms of what it is that you actually want, and you're trying to figure that out. You're trying to heal this situation here, trying to have some hope that you can figure out what you want, hope that you can move forward from here. I'm feeling like there was some feeling like there was sneaky behavior going on. The Seven of Swords is the overall energy. Right under that, we have the Five of Swords. Fives are conflict. This is like a very painful situation. This can be bickering and arguing, using words as weapons, using your tongues like swords to cut each other. This is a painful situation. This can represent a big fight based on deception or someone sneaking around. We've got the 5, 6, and 7 of Swords right here. And under that, we have the Tower. This is, like I said about the Star, you don't make it to the Star without going through a Tower first. Well, here's that Tower. Some sneaky, deceptive behavior, some painful situation. Things came crumbling down. Something fell apart here. Right under that, we have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak and sadness from a third-party situation. Now, it doesn't always have to be a romantic third party. It could be any third-party energy that's not you, Cancer, that's not your person. But this can definitely be a third-party situation, as in romantically. Like, one of the meanings of this card is sneaking around behind your back, cheating on you. Well, that could be this. And I think that might be what it is. We have an Ace of Wands next, a passionate new beginning. That could be what caused this heartbreak and sadness, what caused the Tower, what led to this fight. There was someone sneaking around, doing something deceptive, lying, cheating, stealing, starting some passionate new beginning somewhere. Now, to clarify this Six of Swords, this trying to move forward into calmer waters, we got the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Now, the High Priestess, this is she who knows. This is the intuition. This is the unconscious mind. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she has access to all information, even information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She can go behind that curtain whenever she wants and access the information. So this is telling me that there's something that you probably didn't know about, potentially something that both of you didn't know about. Your intuition was telling you something, your gut feelings were telling you something. Then we've got this Six of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition, as in maybe you guys both being recognized for something, like publicly recognized, or this is an energy of recognition as in you recognizing something, you or your person or both of you recognizing something, either about yourselves, about this connection, something that your intuition was telling you about and you were recognizing that. The final card to clarify the Six of Swords is the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. This is progress being halted, no forward movement, things being stagnant. He's hanging upside down because he's looking at things from different perspectives, different points of view, different angles, and he's doing that trying to gain enlightenment on something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. We're clarifying a card about trying to move forward, about having the hope that something can be healed, not being sure about it, being off balance about what it is that you actually want. And I've got another Pisces card here right under that with the King of Cups. Now I've got two kings showing themselves here. This could represent a third-party situation. There could be two kings involved. There could be love and like a passionate desire type energy and a more loving energy here. This could represent two separate people. Could represent a Leo and a Pisces. I've got a Leo and a Pisces right here. Trying to move on from something from the past. Intuition speaking to you about something. It's possible that maybe you don't have any like physical proof that this sneaky deceptive behavior was going on, but your gut is telling you, your intuition is telling you. Not 100% sure yet. This will become more clear as we go along here. What's going on, buddy?
When you're done with this, can you help me with my school?
Yep, this is my son Dylan. Say hi to Cancer, Dylan.
Hi.
He's 8. He's doing homeschooling right now, so it's one of the reasons why I get behind on the reading sometimes. Yeah, I will help you as soon as I'm done. Let me finish this reading for Cancer real quick, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Cancer, in your energy for January 2021, you have the Devil, you have the Ten of Wands, and you have Temperance. The Devil energy, this is Capricorn energy. This is a heavy, toxic energy. This is addiction. This is obsession. This is usually a toxic type energy. This can represent a toxic, like, karmic situation. This can represent a feeling of being trapped by something, like you can't escape. If you notice on the card, this is the Fool trapped inside of a cage with the Devil. There's chains connecting the Devil to the cage. He's scared to death, won't look at the situation. And that's part of the problem. This is kind of like a self-imposed type of a prison here. He's not really stuck in that cage. He could leave that cage anytime he wants. The chains are hooked to the cage, not him. The cage door is wide open. If he would just have the courage to look at the situation and face it for what it actually is, he'd be able to see what it actually is, and he'd be able to see that he could just totally walk away if he wanted to. The problem is he's not doing that. He's staying trapped in this situation. This can represent elements of your shadow or elements of your person's shadow. This could represent, like, things about yourself that you don't like, that you try to stuff down into the shadow of yourself so other people don't see it, so you don't have to look at it yourself. This can represent just like any type of heavy toxic energy that's surrounding you. Tell me more about this Devil for Cancer, please. Why? Okay. Yeah, I see. Why is the Devil here, please? Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Now, sometimes this is a card of wish fulfillment. Sometimes this is a card that represents you are totally happy in and of yourself. You are full of self-love. You're okay emotionally on your own. So this can represent like a singles type energy here. Sometimes this can even represent an energy of overindulgence. I mean, you can see the guy's got 9 cups of alcohol here, and he looks like he's pretty happy, so he's probably getting a little hammered right here. So this could be telling me that there's some sort of addiction here, some sort of overindulgence here on your end of things. This could represent that you're obsessing about your own fulfillment, your own happiness. This could tell me that the devil energy that's involved here is causing you to be in this state of being single, to where you're going to end up being emotionally by yourself. To clarify the devil, shit. We got the 3 of Swords. We got the 7 of Swords again. And we got the 6 of Cups. No. This is starting to look like a toxic karmic relationship. This can represent some obsession here. At the very least, it's something heavy, something not so pleasant. This 3 of Swords is heartbreak and sadness from a third-party situation. We already saw that when we took a look at the overall energy here. 7 of Swords, which we have coming up next. A painful situation, a tower where everything came crashing down, and there's that 3 of Swords, that heartbreak and sadness from a third-party situation. It's like the same story is telling itself again here. There's definitely some heartbreak and sadness here. Probably a third-party romantic connection here. Because here's that 7 of Swords again. So we've got the 3 of Swords twice. We've got the 7 of Swords twice. Sneaky behavior. Trying to get away with something. Lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind somebody's back. Overall, deception, trying to get away with something. And we've got the 6 of Cups. This is a card of the past. So this is reminiscing about the past, thinking about the past, thinking about the good old days and the way it used to be. This is also a card that can represent someone from your past making a comeback. It's possible that this is talking about you. It's possible that this is talking about your person. Again, general reading, you got to take it as it resonates. It's even possible that these energies are flip-flopped and reversed around backwards. And even though I'm reading you right now, this is actually your person showing up. You got to take it as it resonates. You're trying to move forward into calmer waters, leaving the past behind you. There's a lot of thinking about the past, someone from the past coming up, third-party energy, sneaking behind someone's back. This could definitely be like someone you feel tied to from the past, some karmic relationship from the past causing a problem here. I've got Leo and Pisces energy here. I've got Pisces energy here in your person. I'm not trying to get too far ahead of myself. We already saw that King of Wands. That could be Leo, could be Sagittarius. I've got 2 Sagittarius cards coming up next. Something's going on with the third party. I don't know if you were actually aware of it or if you just had gut feelings about it. Your intuition was talking to you about it. The next card in your energy, Cancer, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is a heavy burden that you've been carrying. Now, 10s in tarot are completions, so this can represent the completion of some heavy burden, as in like you're reaching the spot where you can lay this burden down, or you very soon will reach the spot where you can lay this burden down. Tell me more about this 10 of Wands for Cancer, please. Why is this 10 of Wands here in Cancer's energy for January 2021? Get one more on this 10 of Wands for Cancer, please. Okay, thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we have that 9 of Cups again. This is like a singles energy. This is like being happy and emotionally content in and of yourself. Again, this can represent overindulgence of some kind. We have an Ace of Cups under that. A new beginning in love and emotions. And then we have the Justice card. This is a card of balance. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. I'm getting the feeling like something unjust has happened here. The sword in the middle of this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. We've got the Sun next. Now this is usually the happiest card in the deck. It's about happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. I'm not seeing anything remotely resembling happiness, joy, bliss, and harmony. I'm seeing the exact polar opposite. I've got the Devil as the first card out in your energy. That's the most important card in your energy. I've got moving forward from something from the past that's like probably not good energy. Your intuition talking to you, progress being halted, you recognizing something, a heavy burden, heartbreak and sadness all over the place, sneaky behavior all over the place, thinking about the past. When you're thinking about the past, you're not getting into a happy state. None of the stuff I've mentioned is the happiest stuff you could experience in life. So the other meaning of the Sun is something being illuminated, something that's been hidden in the dark, having the light shined on it so that it's now been brought to light and you can see it for what it is. Something related to this heavy burden, something related to a new beginning in love and emotions. And I'm getting the feeling like it's not a fair, just situation, like something unjust has occurred. And right under the Sun, we have the Singles card, the Nine of Pentacles. With you, without you, in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. We've seen this Nine of Cups twice. That's about being single and stable emotionally, content emotionally. This is about being single and content in the physical 3D reality. Finances being okay, being able to take care of yourself, not needing someone else to take care of you. We've got a Two of Cups here. This is usually a love connection between two people, but it's also a two, and in tarot, twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice. Now, we also have the High Priestess out here, which is the two of the major arcana. She rules all the twos of the different suits. So the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. She's in control of all of that. There's the Cancer energy again, Queen of Cups. I'm feeling like you have a choice to make in this love connection, potentially a choice between lovers. We have the Lovers card next. You have a lot of love and emotions, potentially from more than one person, someone from your past. There is a third party for sure. There is a third party for sure. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Leo, could be an Aquarius, could be a Pisces. I'm seeing Pisces more than once. I'm seeing Leo more than once. I'm seeing Aquarius more than once. Whatever this decision is, you've got fears, worries, and anxieties about it. This Nine of Swords is fears, worries, anxiety, thinking about something a lot to the point that it's to your detriment. It's got you stressing out. It could be messing with your sleep, causing you to have a hard time going to sleep, staying asleep, having nightmares, having dreams about it. Another meaning to this card is having dreams about something. Doing a lot of thinking about the past, a lot of thinking about this sneaky behavior, this painful situation, this Tower, this Devil energy, this third party energy. Oh no. Now to clarify this Ten of Wands, this heavy burden. We have the Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Now the first thing I noticed is we're going backwards from the 3 to the 2. We're not making progress here. We're regressing. We're going the opposite direction that you would go if you're making progress. You're going backwards here. This Three of Wands is an energy of waiting. It's about being at the beginning stages of manifesting something into the physical 3D reality. It's making some sort of a change, manifesting that. The card right before this Three of Wands is the Two of Wands. So I feel like I need to skip to the end for a second so this one makes the most sense. This is a fork in the road, a crossroads, a decision point. Again, this is a 2. We've already seen the 2 of Cups, some decision about a love connection. This is a decision about what you desire, which path leads you to the world that you want, and which path do you need to leave behind. Again, the High Priestess is out here. She rules all the 2s. Now, in this card, it's a decision point. This is the next card in the sequence. This is, you've already made the choice about which path you're going to go down, what leads you to the world you want, and you're already actively taking steps down that path. You're trying to manifest what it is that you desire. It just hasn't materialized in the physical 3D reality yet. You're still waiting on it to show up. So this is an energy of waiting, but having this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of the path that you've chosen. Now, the next card we have is the 7 of Pentacles. This is a period of you taking a pause to reflect and take stock of this situation, of this connection, trying to decide if these seeds that you've planted are going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that you really want. Is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in? Is this worth reinvesting in? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out the way you want it to, and maybe you need to cut your losses and move on? So this is that period of you pausing to reflect on that type of stuff so you can make a decision. You are at the fork in the road. You are at the decision point about which path do you want to go down. The final card in your energy for January 2021, Cancer, is Sagittarius energy, Temperance. This is an energy of patience. This is also an energy of assimilating changes. We've seen sneaky behavior, probably a big fight, at the very least, some very painful situation, Devil energy, burdens, decisions needing to be made, contemplating that, a massive abrupt shift in something, a massive change. This is you assimilating those changes, trying to blend things together little bits at a time, seeing how is all of this working out, what's the big picture before you come back in and make some more fine-tuning adjustments. This is sometimes an energy of reconciliation. And you can see here this angel has water and fire, and she mixes it together, like combines it together. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Leo from your past or something like that. Got a lot of fire out here. Could be a Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius energy in the card. In the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, the Temperance card has an angel with 2 cups of water that she's mixing together. In tarot, cups represent love and emotions. Water is what's in those cups, represents love and emotions. And in that card, the water, the love, has been separated into 2 different cups, and she's recombining that back together, you know, like reconciling the situation. So it could be that too. So tell me more about this Temperance card in Cancer's energy, please. Why is Temperance here? Let's get one more on this Temperance card for Cancer. Wow. Oh, looks like we're taking an extra one. I see why now. Lord have mercy. On the bottom of the deck, you cannot make this up. 9 of Cups again. I've shuffled this how many times now, and we keep getting this 9 of Cups on the bottom. This is a singles energy of you being happy, emotionally content in and of yourself, full of self-love, or this is an energy of overindulgence. Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love and emotions. To clarify Temperance, we got the 10 of Wands again, which is the card we just got done clarifying for you. We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Swords. Again, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy again. A heavy burden that's been carried here. 10s are completions. This could be the ending of this heavy burden. could be telling me that you're trying to be patient with this heavy burden, that you're trying to assimilate the changes of carrying this heavy burden. Man, some heavy burden. Obviously, I mean, it's not looking great. 5 of Pentacles. This is an energy of abandonment, like being cast aside or casting someone else aside, being left out in the cold or casting someone else out into the cold. This is a breakup card, is what this is. This is a breakup card. Next, we have the 5 of Wands. So that's 2 5s in a row. We already saw under this 7 of Swords for the overall energy, the 5 of Swords. The only thing we're missing so far is the 5 of Cups, but we're not even halfway finished yet. So 5s are conflict. Now, this is a conflict in desires, like an internal conflict, like you're conflicted about what it is you actually want. We already saw you trying to like make some sort of a decision about the King of Wands, about what you actually desire. We see you standing at a fork in the road, a decision point about which path leads you to the world you desire and which path gets left behind. Got you sitting here contemplating, is this what I want, or is this time to cut my losses and move on? You're internally conflicted about it, which is part of that heavy burden. You're trying to like sort all of this stuff out. And then we have the 10 of Swords. Now this is a painful ending in something, a swift ending in something. Sometimes this is an ending that you didn't see coming, hence the swords going into this guy's back. Sometimes it's an ending in betrayal, hence the swords going into this guy's back. He was stabbed in the back. We've got sneaky, deceptive behavior here. We've got your intuition talking to you and you recognizing something. We've got the devil energy here. We've got the 3 of Swords twice, the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Wands twice. We've got the 7 of Swords twice. This is an ending to something right here. Now that's your energy for January 2021, Cancer. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because in their energy they have the 2 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the 9 of Coins, and the Page of Coins. It's 2 of Swords. This is a decision that needs made, only it's not being made, either because your person doesn't have all the information they need to make the decision. There's something that they can't see, hence that blindfold, that's stopping them from making the decision. Or there's something that they know about, they just don't want to look at it, and that's causing them to make a decision. So, I mean, this lady's holding 2 swords. That's the need to decide. Like, you cut off the other option, and that's how you get down to 1 sword and you've made your decision. She's blindfolded, but she could easily lay the swords down or even put 1 sword down and take the blindfold off and see, but she's not doing that. She's continuing to hold both swords and choosing to stay blind to something. That's what it feels like. Now that's Libra energy right there. Again, 2 of the major arcana, the High Priestess. She rules all the 2s. We've seen the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. The intuition, the High Priestess, like she who knows that she is involved in this somehow. Tell me more about this 2 of Swords for Cancer's person, please. What is this 2 of Swords here for Cancer's person? I feel like there's more than 1 extra card in here, so I'm going to go through it one more time. Tell me more about this 2 of Swords. Okay. I was right. There was more than 1 card in here. Jeez. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions towards love and emotions. There's some decision that your person needs to make regarding actions toward love and emotions with you. Sometimes this is about making a love offer. There's something that your person, like the decision they need to make, could revolve around something they don't see regarding some sort of a love offer. Or maybe they're trying to decide about the love offer they've made to you, and they can't decide either because they don't have all the information. If they don't have all the facts, they just have intuition talking to them. I'm not 100% sure yet. Seven of Wands is next. Leo energy again. This is being walled off and defensive. This is sometimes a card of defending against accusations. These other wands represent other people, their words, their opinions, their thoughts, their actions, what they think about something. Your person defending against that. This can also represent them being willing to fight for what it is that they desire. Being willing to put the work in on that. It could be that. This could be telling me that they're working on trying to make this decision here, and they can't make the decision. There's the Two of Pentacles. Again, it's an energy of balance, but it's more about being off balance. It's about like trying to regain their balance so they can make this decision. They're not sure about something. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type energy. They're weighing the pros and cons to something, trying to make a decision that they can't make. Should I or shouldn't I? Do I or don't I? With this love offer, should I pull the love offer back, or do I leave it? Do I make the love offer? Do I not make the love offer? Do I fight for what I want? Do I not fight for what I want? Do I put the work in? Do I not put the work in? They can't make a decision about what it is they desire. There's more Leo, Sagittarius energy here with this King of Wands. And there's that King of Cups again. Again, I'm feeling the third party scenario here. We got Leo or Sagittarius. We've got Pisces here again. And then look, there's the Six of Swords, which is the very first card of the reading, the mutual point of interest. Trying to move forward into calmer waters where there's more clarity, where this decision can be made. Because right now, it can't be made. To clarify that, we have Judgment. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Chariot in reverse. Normally, I don't read reversals. This is the only card that's jumped out in reverse. Normally, I just flip those right side up and keep going. But this one is telling me not to. This one is supposed to be in reverse. And then we have the Three of Cups. So we're clarifying the Two of Swords, a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made. Very first card to clarify that is Judgment, as in passing their own final verdict and judgment on a situation. Now sometimes this is a card of second chances, like resurrecting something, trying to bring it back from the grave. So I'm feeling like I said, do I make this love offer, do I not? Do I retract the love offer I already made, or do I leave it here where it is? Your person's trying to decide, do I call this over with, or do I try and resurrect this situation? Do I try to put the work in on that? Next we have the Page of Pentacles. This is news. Pages are messengers, so this is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. This also represents planning for the future. It's like they can't plan for the future. They can't decide what to do. They can't make this decision. Do I call this over? Is that the future? Or do I try and get a second chance? Is that the future? They can't make that decision. Chariot in reverse. Now, upright, this is the Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. It's about using the will to move forward very quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to move forward past the problems and challenges and roadblocks and obstacles from the past, getting past all that stuff and moving forward in success and victory. The thing about the Chariot is there are no reins connecting what's pulling the chariot to the driver. So the driver uses willpower alone to move this chariot, to control these beasts. However, if the driver is not in alignment, this thing isn't going anywhere. So this is either like a dead stop, or it's the fastest energy in the deck. It's like a gun going off, shooting a bullet out of a gun. It's that fast. But if it's not in alignment, it isn't going to move. It's going to have that Pisces Hanged Man energy, where there is no forward movement. This card came out in reverse. So this is saying to me multiple different things. From your person's point of view, they can't make the decision about what to do because the Cancer is upside down. The Cancer is distorted right now. This is also telling me this isn't in alignment. There is no forward movement here. This thing isn't going anywhere. There is no moving forward in success and victory because of this Three of Cups. So this could be multiple things. This is either reconciliation energy, being reunited and celebrating. If that's the case, there is no moving forward into being reunited and celebrating right now. Or the other meaning to this card is a third-party situation, because there's 3 cups of love in this picture. I've got the sneaky behavior out here twice. I've seen the 3 of Swords out here twice. The Devil energy, someone from the past, an ending. I mean, there's so being cast aside. There's so much like burden here. Progress being halted. This is telling me either there is no forward movement into reconciliation, or there is no forward movement because there's a third party going on. Now, again, general reading. What it looks like is this is saying on the surface that Cancer is the one with the third party. Cancer's the one that's distorted with the third party, and that's why they can't see to move forward here. This, again, general reading, it can be reversed. It could be energies are getting flip-flopped here, and it's your person that has the third party. But either way, they're viewing you as distorted and upside down and unable to move forward with reconciliation here. The very next card in their energy, Cancer, is the Hanged Man, which we've already seen in the mutual point of interest. Pisces energy. Progress being halted. There is no forward movement here. This is stagnated. Tell me more about this Hanged Man for Cancer's person, please. Why is the Hanged Man here? Why is the Hanged Man here for Cancer's person? Okay, we're taking that one, but not this whole giant stack. If any of those were meant to come out, they'll come back out, believe me. Let's get one more on this Hanged Man for Cancer's person. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Already seen this once. With you, without you, or even in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need you to take care of me. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I'm fully capable of doing this all on my own. This is the Singles card. And I'll be damned, you can't make this up. The very next card that we're going to clarify in your person's energy, Cancer, is the 9 of Coins. Same freaking card. Singles card. So progress is halted, no forward movement, stagnation. Your person is single, or they're viewing themselves as single. Next we have, to clarify the Hanged Man, we have the Emperor, the 4 of Cups, and the Sun. The Emperor, Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation, setting boundaries. The Emperor is a master manifester. He knows what he wants, and he has all the tools, abilities, and resources to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. Right now, progress is halted. Your person's single. I feel like this is either them setting boundaries or them taking control of something here. Next, we have the 4 of Cups. This is like emotional discontentment. This person's got 3 cups, but they're not even paying attention to the 3 cups because that's just not it for them. They're daydreaming about this other thing that might bring them more emotional happiness, more fulfillment. Now, this can also, in a love reading, represent that there's a love offer on the table between the 2 of you guys already. It just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. This could be telling me that progress is halted and your person's setting boundaries and taking charge of the situation because there was this other cup of love being offered. I'm seeing the third party stuff. I've seen that Ace of Cups, new beginning in love and emotions, a couple of times. That is the Ace of Cups right there. Man. Next we have the Sun, Leo energy again. I keep seeing Leo, I keep seeing Pisces. Libra's out here. Man, we've got Capricorn out here, Sagittarius out here. We've got Aquarius out here a couple of times. Usually the happiest card in the deck. Don't feel happiness from this. I feel like this is things being illuminated, the light being shined on something. I think this is your person like recognizing, like this mutual point of interest affects you both, trying to move forward into calmer waters. Their emotion, their intuition is talking to them too. They're recognizing something. And it's got progress stagnated. There is no forward movement. We're clarifying that same card. No forward movement. Your person's taking charge of something. They're setting boundaries on something because this love offer that has been offered is out in the open now. It's out in the light. They can see it for what it is now. And they're viewing themselves as single. The very next card in their energy, that same singles card, Nine of Coins. With you, without you, in spite of you, I can do this on my own, thank you. Tell me more about this Nine of Coins. Why is the Nine of Coins here? Tell me more about this Nine of Coins. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles again. We've seen this multiple times. We're clarifying that same card. Anytime I'm clarifying a card and the clarifier that I get is the same card, that's the universe going, dude, look, I done told you. They're single. They can do this on their own. They don't need anyone else. To clarify that Nine of Coins, we got the Four of Wands. We got the Seven of Cups. We got the Devil again. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this Four of Wands, this is stability. Fours are stability. This is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of this connection between the two of you. These Four of Wands represent 1111, which is like the number of manifestation, like them manifesting something. This is also a card that represents celebrations of the home. This is often a card that can signify engagements or weddings. I've got the singles card here and the card that can signify like stability of this connection or even an engagement or a wedding. Progress being halted, your person setting boundaries because things came out into the light. This could be saying that there was an engagement or plans to be married or plans to start a home life, family life together, and now your person's like, nah, I think I'm going to be single. The next card in their energy is the Seven of Cups. Options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. Very first card in their energy is the most important one. A decision needing to be made, but it's not being made. Progress being halted. Them thinking about being single, looking at all the options. Do I be single? Do we go on with this engagement, this wedding, these plans, whatever these were, about the stability of this connection? I mean, we see planning for the future here. And then the Cancer card being upside down, like no forward movement on planning for the future. A lot of times, too, in love readings, this Page of Pentacles can represent an engagement. Like this is like a wedding ring, like an engagement ring type of an offer here. It could be that. This is like, there's a lot of cups here, a lot of stuff in these cups, a lot of different options, a lot of emotions involved here. And your person doesn't want to make a mistake and pick the wrong thing. But there's confusion about what to do, about this stability, about this, whether to be single or not. There's confusion about this Seven of Swords, like what was going on behind their back. Next we have the Devil. Again, that's the very first card in your energy. Again, I know this is a Cancer reading and it's supposed to be good for you, but what this is telling me is like, this is you. It's like, this is how they're viewing you. Again, general reading, this whole damn thing could be flipped around backwards for all I know. And this, what I'm describing here for your person, could actually be what you're going through, and they did all of this to you. I'm just saying the way it's laid out on the table, it looks the opposite of that. No judgment. I'm just telling you the messages that I'm supposed to get you. But this is heavy toxic energy. This is not good energy. This is something bad, and that's why they're confused. Then we have this Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity presenting itself to your person. We've already seen that with this Page of Pentacles that was out clarifying their first card. This is who carries this Ace of Pentacles. This is news and messages of this opportunity coming. Also, the very last card in your person's energy that we'll get to next is the Page of Pentacles, carrying this opportunity. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. It's not the Ten of Pentacles, though. It just has the potential to get there. And that's the thing about the aces. They're potential. You have to grab a hold of them and do something with them. If you don't, they're just empty potential. Man, I'm feeling like your person has confusion about the potential of this. Like, doesn't seem like they feel like there's very much potential in this. Which could be why we've got the Pisces Hanged Man card out here twice. We've got the Cancer Chariot, fastest moving energy in the whole tarot, upside down, not going anywhere. Decisions that can't be made. Endings. Devil twice. This is not looking so good. The last card in your person's energy, Cancer, Page of Coins. News and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. Planning for the future. Tell me more about the Page of Coins for Cancer's person, please. Tell me more about this Page of Coins for Cancer's person. Why is the Page of Coins here? You saw how many times I shuffled that. There's that Nine of Coins again. The singles card. They're planning for the future of being single. Five of Cups. I remember saying the only five that I hadn't seen so far was the Five of Cups. Here it is. They're planning for the future of being single. They have sadness and remorse about the past, about what all of this has happened. They're focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled out. The 3 cups. They're focused on the love and emotions that have been spilled out here. They're focused on the time, the effort, the energy that's been spilled out and wasted here. And what they're not looking at is these 2 cups right behind them. This love connection with you right behind them. Their back is turned to that, and they're focused on the 3 cups. Either this sneaky third-party behavior and the 3 cups of love that are in this picture, and that's what spilled everything out, or they're focusing on the fact that this connection has been dumped out. It's like, it's not right anymore because of some new beginning in love and emotions. Like I'm saying, there's a third party here. Love connection between 2 people. A choice needing to be made about a love connection. A decision that's needing made, but not being made. And it looks like Cancer is the one that has the choice here. Or Cancer started a new beginning in love and emotions that led to some other sort of a connection. Page of Swords. Now we're getting down to it. This is news and messages, like pages are messengers. So this is news and messages. This is communication. This is also an energy of someone who's trying to figure something out, trying to learn something, doing their due diligence, their research. This is oftentimes an energy of someone who's done some spying, who's done some checking up on somebody, trying to figure something out. This can represent your person finding news and messages, or finding out that there was this other love connection, that there was this new beginning. Finding out it was brought into the light. Their intuition was telling them something. They did some snooping around. It got brought out into the light and exposed. They had this recognition of what was going on, and that's what stagnated everything. Something unjust was going on. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. Not a damn thing about this reading seems like the right, fair, just thing. Something's definitely out of balance here. I've seen it the whole way through. To clarify this Page of Pentacles, is planning for the future, news and messages of this opportunity. We have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Seven of Wands is Leo energy again. This is being defensive about something, defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, defending against accusations, defending against what other people are going to think, what other people are going to say, what other people's opinions are going to be. This can represent being willing to fight for what it is that they want. I just don't know what that is. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is sometimes financial stability. Sometimes this is an energy of holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go of something, being willing to fight for what it is that they don't want to let go of. But then we've got this Ace of Wands. Now, normally I like this card. Normally this is a passionate new beginning, and that's awesome most of the time, unless you're already in a committed relationship, and this looks like it was. This can represent a passionate new beginning somewhere else. One thing I don't normally say about the Ace of Wands, just because I don't want to take any chances of getting hammered by YouTube's little algorithm, but this Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol. It represents the male phallus and using it to be intimate. And we've got the Two of Swords. It's exactly how your person's energy started off. It's exactly how your person's energy is ending. A decision needing to be made. Only it's not being made, either because they don't have all the information they need to make it, there's something that they don't see, or something that they know about and they just don't want to look at it. And that's stopping them from making the decision. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Cancer love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.